Okay, I'm back. Okay, unpause. I had to help someone with something. So, blasters. I'm just trying to get this third one. And the funny thing is, so I do that. I guess freshman, I did take 1 year of French, but like, no, I didn't even take 1 year of French because I remember Izut was like tutoring me in French and was trying to teach me. And Izut and we were like, I mean, we're basically like cousins, but she found me super annoying and was always like really mean to me. And I would just be more annoying, to get back at her. So, we have like a sibling rivalry. But yeah, her and Eleanor, Izut and Eleanor, they would tutor me. But I remember the only thing I would learn is like, j'aime la céréale. I like cereal, right? Something like that. That's what they were teaching me to say. J'aime la céréale, or j'aime le croissant, or things like that. Je veux un croissant. My mom speaks French. So when I was little, she would always speak French to me, but I didn't really remember it. It was more like, wait, stop, things like that. Things you would say to a kid. Yeah, my family, I never had the best toys or anything, or like all my friends had like a PlayStation or Xbox. I never had a PlayStation or Xbox. But one of the things my parents did value was like experiences. So they'd send me on these like crazy experiences, like the camps or trip to France. So it's a trade-off. But now as an adult, I'm like, wow, yeah, going to France is much better than an Xbox, PlayStation. But as a kid, I was like, oh, I want a PlayStation. But I think rightfully so. My mom was like, no, it's gonna melt your mind. Yeah. So this level's over. Yep, there it goes. Teleport. Boom. Yeah, energy went flat. Energy used. I was only able to do that because of the storage I had made before. And then creeper coverage went down. Yeah. So that's typically a comment. Like your energy goes up, the creeper goes up, and then there's an inflection point where the creeper coverage just goes down, and that's when you win. Okay, welcome back. I'm E, and this is 4. I think it's Orion. I missed the planet's name, but okay. Excellent job, Lost World. We outperformed Simulator's prediction. Yay. Okay, I'm just gonna skip. There's pools. We have mortars. Yeah, so now we have mortars. The rest of this game is going to be easier because what happens is the pools. Blasters can only attack one level of creeper. So if you have like multiple levels of creeper, it can only like attack one at a time for the blaster. The mortar, what happens is it's like an area attack, and it goes through all layers. So if there's like a pool of them, it quickly destroys pools of creeper. So mortars are good at like area and clearing maps in that sense, but they're really bad at like close range. That's what the blasters are good for. Okay. So now we're going to use blasters. I already paused it. So looks good. So we just need to cover this whole area on the right side with collectors and to get lots of energy. And then we'll take over. So what else did I? So last video I talked about going to France when I was like 14. And then I started French class, and I actually started learning French. I did 2 years of French in high school. My high school offered French, Spanish, German, or Latin. And then when I graduated, they also offered Mandarin and Arabic. Yeah. I just did 2 years of French because you're required to do 2 years of language if you're planning on going to college. And I went to Penn State University, and I was in the College of Ag. I did plant science horticulture. If you're in liberal arts, you have to continue doing languages, but I didn't have to because science, ag science, science engineering, they don't have time for that. We need to take like 5 chemistry classes. So, okay, I'm gonna just build out these energy. Click, 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 click. There's definitely an easier, I mean, I'm always worried that I'm gonna like skip one of them and then it'll mess the whole pattern up. What else did I do summer? I went to Quits that same summer, I think it was that summer. I also went to Quits camp. It doesn't exist anymore, but it was in upstate New York, and it's famous because, famous for a couple reasons, but one of the reasons is that's the camp that Adam Sandler was like a counselor at, and went to. And so I went there, and it was like normally it's like a month-long program, but the one I went to was like a week-long, because my mom was like, you don't have a month, you're going to 5 other camps, so you don't have a month to go there. So we didn't go, and it's super expensive. Not super expensive, it's more expensive than like other camps. So I went to the week-long one, and the week-long one was about volunteering. And so we volunteered with at this program. It was like a farm type thing, and it helped people. It helped kids with like disabilities. I think it was mostly kids with autism who couldn't really communicate, and the program was they would ride on horses, and that would help them. And that camp was like a life-changing experience to me, because I think definitely before that camp I was pretty obnoxious, like, all about me, a typical teenager. But volunteering at that camp, I think I don't know if this is true, but what I remember was I think we were like scooping up like horse manure with like shovels, things like that. And we did a bunch of we like volunteered at like a food bank and like did stuff like that. And just that experience like taught me like, oh, just like other people, and it's not all about yourself, and good life lessons to learn, particularly at that age. And it also taught me to be, really grateful for what I had, because like working at the food bank, you're kind of realizing like there's a lot of people that don't have food or don't have like toothpaste. That was a whole thing of like, they talked to us about like toothpaste and toothpaste access and all that sort of stuff. And people don't have toothpaste, and so it made me like whoa, I have toothpaste. Well, like I'm so fortunate.